I read Camp Damascus by Chuck Tingle, and the beginning instantly pulled me in. It was creepy, eerie, and super atmospheric, so let's go ahead and talk about it. In this story, we follow Rose, a girl who was raised in an ultra-religious town. Her parents are deeply devoted to the church, so much so that when Rose begins struggling, they are more concerned about appearances than her own well-being. And that blind faith set off a chain of events that are far darker than she could have ever imagined. Rose is dealing with memory gaps, terrifying visions, and something sinister clawing its way into her reality. And as she digs deeper, she uncovers the horrifying truth about Camp Damascus, a self-proclaimed most effective gay conversion camp in the country. And it is deeply tied to the community. So what worked for me? Honestly, the opening. It was dark, eerie, and genuinely unsettling. And there was a scene that took place at a party in the beginning of the book that genuinely made my jaw drop. 10 out of 10 execution on that one. The demons were creative and creepy, and I really appreciate when horror leans a little into the metaphor. I mean, in here we have confronting your inner trauma and literally fighting your inner demons. With that said, while this is technically an adult horror, it often felt more YA, especially in the way that Rose was written. So her emotional arc felt a bit rushed, and some of the big realizations that she came to didn't quite land, particularly her shift in beliefs. After being raised in such an extreme environment for 20 years, it felt a little too quick and clean. I expected a little bit more of internal conflict and more reckoning. Combined with the pacing and then losing momentum after such a strong start, left parts of the story feeling a bit underdeveloped. That final act though does bring some fun, gory payoff. Overall, it's a solid concept with some memorable moments, even if it didn't fully come together for me. Personally, it started off as a 5-star and slid right into a 3-star read for me. Still, if you're into religious horror with a supernatural twist, then it's definitely worth checking out because I really do like the whole demon aspect of this story. I just wish we had a little bit more of that and then more of the conflict within Rose, like actually seeing that. So, if you've read this, I would love to know your thoughts, and as always, happy reading.